What is going on? We back at it again with some more Beyond Dragon Ball Super, and yes, it's time to start Legacy of the Omniverse. Tight shit. Now, I just watched the introduction. We was talking, so this is a year after, what I'm saying, of the events of the top 5 strongest, man. After Black Frieza, Platinum Cooler, you know what I'm saying, and them damn demon balls. Oh my god, bro. Budo, where you at, bitch? Fucking sore loser. Goddamn sore loser, man. But anyway, we are a year after this. Oh my god. Oh my god. So we are a year after these niggas. I know them niggas been training, got even stronger. Oh my god. Anyway, let's see let's start this, bro. Hit the video with a like, man. Comment down below, subscribe, all that good jazz, man. Subscribe to Alex, bro. Get bro to 2 million tight beat. Let's just dive on then, bro, because I've been waiting. I didn't place that. I want, yeah, there we go. Like,
as our story now begins inside of the Omni King's palace, with both the present and the future Omni Kings shown having to play video games and having to go head-to-head against each other.
Y'all playing Sparking Zero?
Moments of their battle now having to seemingly reach a very extreme and explosive conclusion.
Universe 2?
The present Omni King went on to then respond.
No, they probably got Universe 3.
Getting good at this, future me, but this time I won't let you go and beat me like that again. And so get ready to lose. With the future Omni King.
Put them hands up, bro.
Oh no, you don't. Not while I'm using the Mortal Saiyan Vegeta as my main fighter against you, and so you're the one who's going to go and lose. Oh,
tight.
I don't think so, the present Omni King responds, because I'll make sure that my main fighter Goku goes and beats you again, so that way our tied record could finally be broken once and for all, and so you'll see. Now watch this. But then it was only
he just broke the damn controller.
Opportunity to go and finish off the other was when the game announced
hate to see it.
Conclude their timer by then announcing time expired, no winners declared for the match is hereby a draw. Do you wish to go and fight again? Time expired, the present Omni King went on to then question. But since when did we go and agree to enable timers during our battle if we both agreed to play without one?
I do that all the time too, bro. And if you can't, put it to the highest.
Our battle anymore, with the future Omni King responding, no, I actually thought that it was you that went and turned it on just now, with the present Omni King being shown breaking his controller by responding,
calm down, Jamal. Don't crash out.
Now we can't go and finish our game and settle the score, and because we can't do this, now
nigga, just hit restart match, fail. Just hit restart match.
Yeah, and I don't like how we couldn't finish our game with a winner here either, and so now I'm also starting to
oh my god, Jamal, calm down.
This future me, I don't like this one bit, because with our game now ruined, the present Omni King went on to then hover towards the screen. We may never get the chance to now find out on which one of us
Jamal,
is truly the
time
best,
wrong. Don't do it.
Seeing on which one of us happens to wield the strongest warriors too. Yeah, I agree, the future Omni King responds, and so what do you think we should go and do? With the present Omni King responding, well, I don't really know.
That could just hit the damn restart match, bro.
But if
Rematch.
We don't go and think of something fast, then I'm strongly thinking about taking my anger out on a few universes. With the future Omni King chiming back in,
no!
Wait a minute, I know. Weren't we promised that there was going to be another big tournament that was similar to the one that we went and held before, that was originally called the Tournament of Power? Didn't the Grand Priest mention something about there having to be another one like it? With the present Omni King being shown turning his head and responding, hey, yeah, now I'm starting to remember. And it was right after the Saiyan mortal Goku was said to have battled against the top 5 strongest warriors in the multiverse too. And since the Grand Priest promised that we'll get to be the judges of the second one, maybe instead of going back to play our video game, we instead could call for the Grand Minister to come and organize the second Tournament of Power, with the future Omni King having to then shout.
Okay. Because low key, we just been focusing on, you know, the scenes and whatnot. What about Big Jiren? What he been doing? You know what I'm saying? Does he have Ultra Instinct? You know? Or, you know, something even beyond Topo? Is he God Destruction? Then again, if he is God Destruction, no, God Destruction, they could fight. Yeah. They could participate. It's just not the Angels. But okay. Like, you know, Kefla, Universe 6, I'm sorry. I love y'all. Even though, you know what I'm saying, might be a hot take, but y'all ain't winning shit. I love y'all. Super Saiyan 3, get that shit out of here, bro. Get that bullshit out of here, bro. Nobody want about no Super Saiyan 3, bro. My nigga are gods. You know, big hit. If you can't kill, you hold out the gate. That's all I'm saying right there. In the other universes, man.
Yeah, that's right. And if
Don't worry about them niggas.
all of the rules and create the tournament the way we want to go and create it, then we should go and get all of the strongest fighters in history and have them all fight at the same time. Or better yet, maybe we can also go and enter into the tournament as well and get a piece of all of the action ourselves too.
This shit gonna be
maybe
rigged.
we can even team up and have everyone go and fight against us, just like in the video game that we were just playing as well. Or
That's a
maybe
thought.
we could just go and have it all just the way we want to and how we want to see it all be done, with the strongest fighters from across the multiverse all joining in on the fun. And if that happens, then we're the ones who will get to make all of the rules and enforce them.
Oh Lord, Grand Priest, where you at, bro? Come talk to these niggas, bro.
Yeah, but why just stop there when we can go and bring even more fighters to join in by gathering the strongest fighters from across different timelines and different realities too. It'll be like a super
Jesus, bro.
duper mega
Come get
tournament
these
of
niggas,
power
bro.
with the present
Come get these
responding,
niggas, bro.
Hey, yeah, I love that idea. And you want to know what else? We should enter into the tournament as participants and get a chance to fight the strongest too.
No,
Yeah,
yo, it's
let's do it.
rigged.
Let's go and enter into the tournament and see if there's anyone out there who can go and beat us. But then, it was only just with the Omni Kings then having to stop their brief celebration and having to look around and having to notice the
Come get these niggas, man.
from within their presence was when
Where is the
Omni
Grand
Kings
Priest?
went on to then chime in. Hey, wait, speaking of the Grand Minister,
He's probably training
where
Goku.
is he?
He is
We
probably
can't
training
seem
Goku.
to sense his energy anywhere nearby.
Nah, I'm not
Well,
thinking about
that's
it.
No problem then, because you two are going to go and find him for us. The Omni Kings went on to then approach the guards, as we want you both to go and let him know that we need him back here so that we can talk to him. Are we understood? Because if you were to somehow go and fail, then we're going to erase you both and replace you with just a snap of our fingers. So we hope that
Nigga, you just sending me on a fetch, on an errand, fam. A little, a message quest, bro. You ain't gotta erase me for that, bro. It's not that deep, bro. I will relay the message. You ain't gotta erase my ass, bro. God damn. Low key, Myrno kinda was right on the cool. I understand, Myrno, but you just know better though. You know what I'm saying? I kinda understand, Myrno. These niggas, bro. Don't get these YNs, man.
you succeed, and so we're both really glad that you agree with us on
Come
this.
get these
but you
YNs,
better
bro.
hurry and go fast,
goddamn
or else
hooligans.
you'll be destroyed. Both of the Omni Kings went on to then stick out their fists by responding. So here's a fist bump to wish you both some luck. Now we hope to see you both back here soon, or
Fist bump,
else, to
fist
which all
bump,
the
fist
while
bump.
back in Universe 7, it would
Before y'all
only
get
appear as
squished.
though both Beerus and we seem to be overlooking and calculating a battle that is seemingly taking place on Beerus's planet, as Beerus went on to then chime in. So this is just ridiculous. How is it that despite those Saiyans being given the golden opportunity of a lifetime to
Okay.
go and spar with the mightiest life form in the entire
What is the-
multiverse,
what is that
who
number?
only second to the Omni King in stature, and they
Oh.
still can't manage to successfully land a single attack on their opponents?
They find against Takira?
How long has
Oh.
it been out there? About 5 minutes, and yet nothing, Beerus continues. Oh, this is just embarrassing. And now tell me what your clicker says, Whis, with Whis responding, well, mine's been fully active since the moment they all went and started sparring up there, and so I do hope that I didn't
What
miss
that
a few
mean,
numbers
bro?
along the way. Well, quit holding
What that mean, bro? What that mean? Cause I already know this gotta be Vegeta. I mean, this gotta be Goku. This gotta be Vegeta, bro. And Vegeta not looking so good. That's the case, bro. What that mean, bro? What does this mean, bro?
out on me and show me what your clicker says, Beerus responds. Because
Don't show
I
that
want
nigga,
to
bro.
know on just how many attacks the Grand Minister was shown being successful in landing when compared to those idiots out
Oh,
there.
never mind.
Who
Never
only
mind.
continue to tarnish my name and title through such a pitiful performance out there against them, and so now say
You
it.
wouldn't do any
Well,
better,
since
nigga.
you really want to know,
Goddamn
then
putty
here,
cat.
Whis went on to then show Beerus. Why don't you go and lean in and have a closer
That nigga landed
look then, my
2.4 million
lord?
hits on them
What?
boys
What are you smiling
in 5
about,
minutes.
Whis? What exactly is it that you find so wait, what? 2,427,000 to 0, Beerus went on to then quickly shout. 0, Whis, 0.
Zero.
Well, I can't say that I'm not surprised, but they couldn't each go and at least land one? Just one, Whis? They
Why are you
seriously
talking?
just couldn't go and land just one each? Well,
Why are
to
you
be
talking?
fair,
They
the
both stronger
battle
than you.
against
Shut
the
your
Grand
ass up.
Minister isn't quite over, Whis. Whis went on to then quickly respond. So they do in fact actually still have a bit of time left remaining if they wish to be successful enough.
If they land one hit, that's a feat in and of itself.
Well, I mean, he is the strongest apart from Lord Zeno for a reason after all, but
no, dead ass.
Only just then from out of nowhere with a fearsome wind gust being shown having to blow right past both Beerus and Whis was when Beerus went on to then chime in. Yeah, well, those two better hurry it up and try to get it together up there, because if this continues to go the way that it's currently going, then the only thing that those mortals
that nigga had 2.4 million hits in 5 minutes, bro. Niggas got blitzed multiple times.
To which it was only then in the meantime when then having
like
to
my goats, there they go.
Give
Give my boy his tail too, man.
Ego Vegeta now shown having to stay together and having to acknowledge what just happened was when Goku then went on to respond. Darn it, there's just no way of breaking through no matter how many outlets we try and use against him. His reaction time along with his precision strikes are extremely difficult to keep up with, and so we'll need to go and try another approach here because we aren't going to be going anywhere against him here, Vegeta, as he just continues to counter our attacks over and over again, as Vegeta then went on to quickly respond. Oh, this is far more challenging than I ever expected for it to be.
My goats, man, these niggas came a long way in this verse.
And find the opening that we would need in order for us to hope to be successful in at least landing a single blow. Now, although I will say that even though your fighting prowess is indeed quite remarkable,
not even trying, bro.
Point out by addressing both Goku and Vegeta, and dare I even say, far sharper than it was when I last saw the two of you. However, if the two of you truly wish to challenge me on such a level where I am forced to actually try in a battle, then
that's
you
what I'm saying.
Need to step into an entirely new domain and realm of power if you wish to actually stand a chance, let alone even considering the fact that having to best me in a duel.
Goku got that.
And to survive,
I don't know about Vegeta.
You must leverage your inherent strengths against me, as the very nature of your chosen destinies will dictate both your success and survival levels against me. And so I will offer you both one more chance to try and best me, but I do want to go and warn you both now that I will not be making this any easier for the two of you either. Oh, great. Now he's starting to lecture us like we're children here, Kakarot.
I mean, compared to him, nigga, you are.
Position ourselves while engaging him at the same time. So whatever it is that you do, try and make sure that you don't go and take your eyes off of him. And you and I both know it's because he's just too fast for us to follow, and so we can't run the risk of having him slip right by us again. Right, Goku responds, then we'll try and see if we can get him to make a mistake, even if it's the smallest possible one, and that's when we'll move right in and tag him with the
good luck with that, bro. Easier said than done.
It is that you think will work in your favor here against me,
so by all means, try
it and watch me as I go and shut that down as well. So by all means, try and try both Goku and
Let's
Vegeta,
go.
because with both Primal Ultra Instinct Goku and Master
Let's go,
Ultra
bestie.
Ego Vegeta then shown having to dash towards the Grand Priest was when Goku then went on to shout, "Let's move in, Vegeta, and don't hold anything back while we attack," with Vegeta responding, "Oh, I'll go and show him that bastard." Your determination and fighting resilience are extremely commendable, traits that have served you well in countless battles, the Grand Priest went on to then add. However, the moment you entertain the notion of defeating me, your judgments becomes impaired. For you should discipline your minds to remain focused, for any distraction that lingers will become your ultimate downfall, the Grand Priest.
Again, we are a year after
no
the top 5 strongest.
No vulnerabilities for either of you to exploit against me, since I already know that this is what you are both going
dear
to be
God, not the
for,
finger shit.
So
Oh my God.
the illusion that you can gain the advantage over me instead of concentrating on refining your skills and
when Whis did that to both them niggas in the anime, bro, it was like, nigga, like, how you do that to Goku and Vegeta, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, how? That's disrespectful, bro. Because we know how strong these niggas are, bro. And it's like, not even trying, bro. And he just did that to them niggas in these forms. Oh my God. Even though Goku could step up a little bit, but still, nigga. Still.
strategies, because while I can search deep within you to see that you are both very eager to best me, the Grand Priest went on to then block off both
easier said than done.
attacks. It is the very thought of having you actually best me in combat is what's beginning to drive you both to make very critical and very foolish mistakes against me. I just want you both to know that you have no chance of finding what it is that you are both looking for. The Grand Priest went on to then glare both Goku and Vegeta away. Oh, this is just
Man, get your Sharingan.
and I'm not going to allow for him to make a mockery out of me, and so you do whatever it is that you need to, Kakarot, but I'm going back in.
Uh-oh. Is he going in?
Goku doing the complete opposite, and from that point being shown having to close his eyes and stabilizing his
Angel
energy,
mode activate.
Goku then went on to say to himself, all right now, come on, Goku.
It's been a year.
Easy.
You should be able to do this easier.
And focus. Remember your training with Whis, along with remembering how far you've come to reach this point, and just focus your mind along with your spirit and allow for it to guide you to where you need to be.
Come on.
Which even despite
Come on.
all of this being shown having to happen, with Mastered Ultra Ego Vegeta shown having
You
to
got
go on the
flicked,
offensive,
not the
attempts to attack
finger.
the Grand
Oh
Priest, with
my
the Grand
God.
Priest shown having to block off each and every single one of Vegeta's attacks with simply one finger, was when the Grand Priest then went on to respond. You know, I will admit to you and say that although you are a truly remarkable warrior with an incredible battle prowess to guide you, your sole reliance on your brute strength and destructive aggression against me is fundamentally flawed in almost every possible way, Vegeta. The Grand Priest went on to then flick Vegeta in the
Look how
forehead, which
fast
surprised
he did that. He caught that nigga so quick and on the Angel Goku different, bro. Angel Goku different, bro. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, see, Goku cool. You know what I'm saying? He got that, you know, that realm of power that he was talking about. He's got to master it and train it. Get it up there. You feel me? Vegeta, on the other hand, don't be wrong, he has evolved his ego from what the fuck it used to be. You know what I'm saying? All his hair and shit. But could he go a step further? Could he? I mean, who's to say? I would like for him to have his tail. I don't know why this with a purple tail. I think this shit just looks so too damn hard with the tattoos too. So I think he has tattoos and shit. But anyway, damn, caught that nigga in the and just that shit crazy. Bump dash, just all in the split second, bro. Oh my God.
Enough, it was only due to the Grand Priest having to flick Vegeta away, with Vegeta being shown having to be caught by Goku as Goku went on to then dash towards the Grand Priest, was when Angel Goku then went on to chime back in. I got you, Vegeta, but now it's my
got you,
turn to
bestie.
try my hand at dropping him. Ah, well, this ought to be a bit more interesting now. The Grand Priest went on to then smile by responding, and as I was beginning to
My boy got a
wonder just
halo
when he
cut.
would go and pull this rabbit out of that hat of his, well, this was quite the surprise, I must add. The Grand Priest went on to then lean away by responding upon Goku being shown missing his punch, and the very impressive attempt of trying to land a successful shot on me, but just like it was with Vegeta, this too will not work against me, the Grand Priest says. Oh, this is just insane. For it's like he's not
still
even
blocking his
attempting
fingers.
to try against us out there, and he's doing it all
'Cause he's
while
not.
making everything he does look so easy, Vegeta says. And if this is going to be the way that Grand Angel is going to treat me, then I'm going to shred him into pieces if it's the last thing that I do.
Easier
Which,
said
back
than
on
done.
Vegeta was shown having to concoct
And
his
Goku,
plan,
why you
as
making
Angel
that
Goku
face?
was shown
What the
having
hell
to
he
go on
hit
the
you with?
offensive, was when the Grand
God
Priest then went on to
damn.
respond. Your journey as a warrior
the
has
story though?
guided you into reaching incredible heights, the likes of which are extremely rare for a mortal such as yourself to reach, Goku. But in your angelic form, you must also cultivate patience and strategic thinking, because I can see every one of your attacks coming. And while I also see that you rely heavily on your instincts and raw power to
The hell
try
he
and
hit
tag
him
me,
with?
the Grand Priest went on to then strike Goku by responding. But at this level, which I am far more experienced than you are if you wish to truly get the better of me, only requires for you to also develop a far deeper understanding of the flow of combat while using this power. Otherwise, you will fail, Goku. And as the originator Grandmaster of Ultra Instinct, I can perceive every gap within your technique as your connection to this power, though very strong, is not yet fully absolute, the Grand Priest continues. For you must continue to strive for an unbreakable bond with this level that goes far beyond just mere physical prowess, as only then might you actually find a way to come close enough in challenging me on a far more serious and intense basis. But it was only just then, from out of nowhere, with the Grand Priest shown having to attempt to chop Goku down, with Goku quickly shown to get out of the way, was when Goku then went on to quickly respond, "Oh, no shot, Grand Minister! I can't allow for you to go and continue to best me like the way you've been shown doing anymore! For I see you, and he's all yours, Vegeta." To which, as the Grand Priest was then shown having to turn his head, he was only just then met by none other than Mastered Ultra Ego Vegeta, who was shown charging up for a massive Hakai Blast, as Vegeta
trying to erase this nigga is crazy.
Well, good, because now that I have you locked within my line of fire, let's just go and see on how skilled you truly are when I go and hit you with my all. And so now take this.
He about to swat that. He about to swat that shit.
Because with Angel Goku quickly shown having to move out of the way before the Grand Priest had gone as far as to address Vegeta's attack, was when Goku then went on to quickly chime back in. Whoa, well,
all this nigga did was, oh my god, bro.
Looks like Vegeta's starting to lose it out here, but while the Grand Minister
he crashing out, bro.
This could only now be my one and only shot at pulling something off here that just might work, as the Grand Priest then went on to quickly respond. Now, while your attempts to outmaneuver and overwhelm me with such a destructive attack may be admirable, and especially after realizing that you are both completely out of options here against me, you must learn to understand that such tactics are meaningless here against me, for I am a being whose very existence transcends the destructive forces to which you wield. And for the reason as to why I am also regarded as being the strongest being in the entire multiverse is not merely due to my sheer power itself, but it's also because of my profound understanding of every form of combat that exists that makes me a very dangerous opponent for anyone to face off against.
Every form, huh?
I can already see through your plans in attempting to coordinate a combined attack against me, the Grand Priest went on to continue, and I just want you both to simply know that this too will not work against me, the Grand Priest went on to then stop Vegeta's attack with one finger. As
one
this was
damn
a very
finger,
bold
bro.
attempt of you to try and blast me away like this, Vegeta. However, as you can clearly see, as I had just went on to mention to you, that this too will not work in your favor, as Whis went on to then quickly respond, "Oh dear, well I guess
oh dear,
those two are looking to be in
oh
for
dear,
it now, don't you think, Lord Beerus?"
Hey, no, that goofy shit be killing me, bro. Oh dear. Gosh. Oh dear.
Went on to then respond. He was able to just stop the Saiyan's strongest Hakai attack without even having to turn around to do it, and he only did it with one finger too, as Goku then went on to quickly capitalize by blasting a Kamehameha directly into Vegeta's attack by responding, "Well, even though we knew that this wasn't going to be an easy battle to wage against you, at least we can hereby hit you with something strong and see what the outcome is going to be like." To which it was only within that very moment, seconds later, as a gigantic explosion was then seen having to overtake and consume the entirety of Beerus's planet, was when Whis went on to then chime back in. Goodness, now I will say that even though that was a very valiant effort in hopes of having the Saiyans try and find a way to get the better of the Grand Minister in battle, unfortunately for them, Whis went on to continue as a shadow was shown having to dash through the smoke towards Goku and Vegeta, and I think that they are both about to go and find out the hard way on why it isn't going to be as easy for them to try and topple the Grand Priest as they like to assume for it to be, and as I can only speculate that this match is about to be over, as Angel Goku then went on to quickly notice something by shouting, "Vegeta, wait, I don't think he's," but it was already too late, because the Grand Priest shown having to speed blitz right past Angel Goku and Master Ultra Ego Vegeta, and from that point being shown one-shotting both of them to the point of unconsciousness, was when the Grand Priest went on to then quickly chime in, "Though your union to try to overthrow me was a decent one, I was still able to see right through your efforts the very moment you went and tried them against me. For I went and tried to warn you that this was eventually going to happen, as my boundless power and infinite skills cultivated over countless ages had allowed for me to see and exploit your every weakness, and your efforts to try and double team me was no difference, for this is why you have failed. To which within that very moment, as the Grand Priest was shown having to knock both Goku and Vegeta out cold with Beerus and Whis having to look on, was when Whis went on to then chime back in. Well, and there goes that, for it would appear as though their training with the Grand Minister has hereby come to an end, and what a way for it to conclude with such an explosive ending, right, Lord Beerus? For I'm sure that even you must have enjoyed the sight of having to experience that, and so what do you think? With Beerus responding, they were able to do absolutely nothing out there against him.
Not a damn thing.
One single scratch, and yet the Grand Minister made it all look so easy and barely having to even display any effort up there against them both. And this was while they were both at their highest levels of power too, as the Grand Priest went on to then settle both Goku and Vegeta down by responding, well, now that our contest here is over and done with, let us go and place these two back down safely and see if we could go and wake them both back up, so that way we may assess a few things. Well, if anything, you may go and place them both there. Went on to then
critique me, fam. I need the criticism so I can grow stronger.
Still hang in there against you. Of course, even despite with you, let alone having to keep yourself reserved throughout this showcase, Grand Minister, with the Grand Priest responding, well, I will say that these two certainly did exceed my overall expectations upon battling them when I did. But let's go and try to wake them both back up again, so that way I may assess them. The Grand Priest went on to then spawn 2 cups of water, and so this ought to do the trick now. So come now, the Grand Priest proceeded to then throw the cups of water into both Goku and Vegeta's faces, and it's time for you both to wake back up, for you may rest a little later on once I take my leave, as just in case the two of you may have already forgotten, my time in this realm with you both is extremely limited. Oh man, what just happened out there?
That got blitzed.
Hey, are you alright, Vegeta?
You good, bestie?
We lost, didn't we? With Vegeta responding, yes, we obviously lost, you idiots. But I don't remember on how we lost, and so all I know is that one moment I saw my attack consume him and explode, and well, the next I find myself waking up next to you on the floor with water.
He didn't know what the fuck happened, bro.
Well, I must.
The definition of getting blitzed, bro. He don't even know what the hell just happened. He don't even know how he got here, bro. You probably wonder how I got here. Well, nigga, I don't know either, bro. Fuck, let me know something.
Certainly say that although you are both the first mortals who I've decided to dedicate a bit of my time over and sparring against, your brief but telling display against me was definitely a very interesting one, the Grand Priest went on to continue, and while each of you possess very unique traits about you that allows for you both to stand out among the rest, you are both still very much flawed, and it'll continue to stay that way until you are able to further evolve and adapt, as we went on to then turn towards Beerus by responding, oh there, would you look at that? For even while extremely limited in handicapping himself against both Goku and Vegeta, it would only appear as though I was right about my assessments, for the final tally in the amount of casual attacks that the Grand Minister had displayed was nearly at 3 million, Lord Beerus.
Oh my God.
Having to throw down his clicker by then angrily responding,
don't crash out, Beerus.
Already, Whis, I don't want to hear it, alright? Oh, damn those Saiyans. What a bunch of idiots, for they couldn't even go and land one attack, Whis.
Then you do it then.
To help you gain a better understanding as to what it is that I mean, the Grand Priest went on to then kneel down by responding, I'll just go and start with you, Goku. Now, while your ability to transcend yourself into wielding the angelic form that you bear is very impressive, the Grand Priest continues, your lack of experience in wielding it, along with your over-reliance on brute force during key moments where precision should be the primary focus, is effectively a very significant hindrance, for you aren't allowing yourself to fully capitalize in doing less with more, but rather more with less, the Grand Priest adds, which was exactly why I was able to see you coming before you even came, and had already anticipated your attacks before you went and even made them, Goku. So what you should be focusing on mainly is garnering a greater level of balance between your actions and your reactions, so that way your body may adapt and create these moments of opportunity for you, rather than of course just focusing on the nature of what you think your opponent is going to do, which will only go on to slow you down, despite if it's only a fraction of a millisecond second or not, as every moment in a battle matters, no matter how small the gap between the time in your battle may be. And now as for you, Vegeta, while your mastered Ultra Ego form is a testament to your relentless pursuit of power, along with your willingness to embrace the essence of destruction itself being very impressive, you are by far too expansive in allowing for your regression to be what results in having you make far too many mistakes in battle, which also goes on to create many unnoticeable openings for your opponent to take advantage of. And to change this, the Grand Priest continues, you must first be able to find a way to not only convert the attacks of your enemy into passive energy for your destroyer power to feed off of, but you also mustn't allow for your anger to get in the way of your judgment, since you appear to be struggling from within. And while I have noticed that you are fighting with the proper mindset that a god of destruction by title would fight like, you also appear to be fighting with alternative motives in mind, since you cannot balance the act of always thinking about destruction while also pondering on a separate ambition at the same time. But hold on now, the Grand Priest went over his shoulder by responding, and what could this be all about? And so now may I help you with anything here, Omni Guards? As the Omni King's guards went on to then respond, we
hey, come get this nigga, bro. He tripping.
Come get these niggas. The Omni King's request for your presence before them, as they wish to speak to you about matters that happen to involve something very important that they need your assistance with. And I see. Very well then, the Grand Priest responds, for I will be with you all in just a moment after I have cleared up a few things with whatever business I have here within Universe 7. And judging from the look on both of your faces, the Grand Priest continues, I think I know as to why they require my attention so urgently, and so I will be with you all in just a moment, and so please remain right where you are. And so now I want you both to listen, the Grand Priest proceeds upon being shown putting his hand on both Vegeta and Goku's shoulder. While I understand your purpose along with acknowledging the power that both of you bear, and I do hope to do this again with you both soon, only next time I'm hoping to face off against you both under much more suitable conditions. And so I do hope that both of you continue to train and take my advice into consideration by only having to improve by bettering yourselves, rather than of course remaining complacent, because as mighty and as powerful as you
never complacent.
You'll never know on what tomorrow will bring, and so I do hope that you both understand. And so now
them niggas are anything but complacent.
Farewell for the time being, the Grand Priest went on to then wave towards Beerus and Whis, as I do want to go and thank you both for allowing for me to stay for the short time that I did, and so I will be seeing you both very soon. And
I mean,
for the two of you,
Universe 7 got it, bro, on a cool, because I mean, come on, man, who else training with the Grand Priest, bro? Come on, cuz, like, come on, bro, I'm telling you. Okay, this Omniverse tournament, bro. Okay, let's see. We see niggas from our verse, you know what I'm saying? Universe 6, 11, and whatnot. When they see Goku and Vegeta again. Even if a nigga got Ultra Instinct, like, let's say Jiren got Ultra Instinct in this verse. Okay, okay, oh my god. And then again, like I said earlier, bro, them talking about Super Saiyan 3, you know, cauliflower and kale and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Okay, like, please stop. We need something else, bro. Do something else.
Today's battle has revealed much about your strengths and weaknesses while in your strongest levels of power, and so I do hope that you go and use the knowledge and the advice that I had given you both to grow far stronger and much wiser, as you will never truly know on when the next obstacle might arise in having to challenge you, but I will leave you both off
come
with
very
this
soon.
to remember, which I do want you both to pay very close attention to, and that is that the Omni Kings are always seeking new challenges along with entertainment when they're bored, and with whispers of another grand event having to reach my ears that the Omni Kings wish to have take place, perhaps your desire for a second tournament of power, after briefly having to mention it to the Omni Kings, may soon be realized. And so therefore, never say never, because you'll never know on what the Omni Kings will go and ask for, and so I will go and leave you both with this until we all meet again, to which as Goku and Vegeta are absolutely baffled by what they just heard was when Goku went on to quickly respond,
go hit the lab.
Hey, wait, you're kidding, right? So could this honestly mean what I think it means? You're not surely suggesting that they're actually going to go through with what I think they are now, will they?
Go hit the lab.
Now I see. to which as Goku and Vegeta were left absolutely dumbfounded by the end, it was only right then and there now during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of the Omniverse, the official top 5 strongest warriors in the multiverse sequel, manga chapter number 1 special, then comes to a close.
Well, actually,
let's fucking get it. Episode 1 in the books. I sheep. See what we looking at. Oh. Them boys ain't getting out one damn hit, bro. Look at that shit. Look at my boy. Long time no see. Long time no see, my niggas. Oh my god, bro. That bitch. That nigga. Look at my boy. Angel Goku. That nigga became an angel, bro. It's crazy work. That nigga, that's crazy. And still can't do shit against this nigga. Look at him smiling on his face, bro. Like, look at this nigga trying to hit me, y'all. Oh my god, bro. And he fighting against a lot of power and he not stressed. He not stressed at all, bro. One day, maybe. You know what? I wonder if they fused, would they hit that nigga? Maybe. It's a big maybe, but maybe, man. See, when he did this, this is what I would have did. Okay, you could do this, but I would send a clone to hit this nigga, uppercut this nigga dead in his fucking face, bro. On God. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to make that shit so effortless, bro. Don't detect it. You know what I'm saying? Just stay calm, like calmness, stillness. You know what I mean? But anyway, you try so hard. Give my boy his tail too, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I want. Just give him his tail too, man. What the hell he doing his planet? What the fuck? Hold on.
Subscribing to Unreal Gaming's channel in case you are new around here. We thank you all for watching and hope you all have a wonderful day.
A little bit sus, but just trust me, okay? Just shove it in your mouth, Catman.
Say what now? I will do no such thing, Talking Bugman, but what I will do is encourage you all to subscribe to Unreal.
You better eat that damn taco, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, baby? Listen to yourself. Listen to that. You better listen to him. Oh, man. This is... we in for a ride now, bro. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Legacy of the Omniverse. Let's get it, bro. Man. I don't know who we gonna be fighting. I mean, I guess, like, you know, niggas from like the other verses, I guess. And probably and then some. You know, probably gonna see some new faces and some more familiar faces. You know what I mean? You never know. Cause we could see a Jiren from a different verse, Omniverse, that's like super old fucking D. You know what I mean? I mean the Jiren from the Murno shit, yeah, he got Ultra Instinct, but this Goku and Vegeta not worrying about that shit at all. I be like at all, bro. Like dead ass, bro. He might be a threat to like, you know, the other Goku and Vegetas, but these two in particular, hell no. I don't know who the hell we're gonna see, bro. Like dead ass. Oh my god. I'm trying not to look at the thumbnails because I don't want to be spoiled. You know what I mean? It's some lengthy episodes. The next episode 44 minutes. Shit. Oh my god. But yeah. I want to be. This has it even started? Y'all let me know in the comments. Has the tournament even started in the story yet? Or like we still on the build up? You feel me? I feel like this might be the longest manga he about to do. I feel like with the most episodes I feel. But yeah. Anyway, hit the video up the like, man. Comment below, subscribe, all that good jazz. Subscribe to Alex. Get about 2 million tight beat. But yeah, love y'all. Now see y'all in the next one. Peace.